This man was on food stamps and now he's worth over 100 mil, I believe.
Thank you, man.
Wow.
TJ,
What's up?
this place is incredible, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
Man, what was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
that. 90 million, 100 million.
Growing up, did you think
a
creating all this was
year?
possible? I mean, you got every car anybody can imagine. You got the Ferrari out here, the Lamborghini, the McLaren tucked in there.
I never had a broke mindset, even when I was on government cheese, even when we had food stamps, even all of that stuff. And then I built my business and I've gone bankrupt. But it's been a long time since I've been broke, and I ain't never going back.
Hey, never go
I
back.
ain't never going back.
If you lost everything tomorrow, could you make it all back?
Absolutely, absolutely.
What business would you get into right now?
I started buying businesses. I mean, that's what I would do, because most people want to build a business from scratch, but you don't have to do that today.
You go get the playbook. You go get the playbook handed
It's
to
already
you.
done.
Do you believe in God?
Absolutely. I believe in God, yeah, for sure. I could tell you a story about
Amen.
that, but yeah, absolutely.
What story?
So,
Has being in LA helped you as an entrepreneur?
absolutely. Come here. So,
This is a good video.
I gotta get a video of this. This is not real.
that house right there, Kanye just moved into.
In the white one right there?
Yeah.
Did you go to college?
Yeah.
Did college help you become a millionaire?
No.
You made more than 99.9% of business professors ever will. What's a lesson about business you'd give to somebody that they will not learn at business school?
Wow.
Guys, I'm out in the
a
Hidden
good
Hills
video.
in Beverly Hills out in Los Angeles, and I'm about to interview a $100 million entrepreneur who built and sold a tech company at his $50 million mansion out here, you guys. This is about to be a masterclass on all things business.
That's a
Figure out
shopping
how now
center.
he owns 10 companies, doing over $100 million a year, and really figuring out the secrets to success and building wealth and how you can become financially free headed into 2025. So let's go meet up with him and go see what he has to say. TJ,
What's up?
what's going on, my friend?
Good to see you again.
Thank you for having us out here.
For sure.
This place is incredible, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
Man,
that.
how long has Beverly Hills been home for?
Beverly Hills about 4 years.
And you built an empire.
Yeah, man.
How long have you been a business owner for?
Man, most of my life.
Most of your
my
life.
Yeah, for sure.
Growing up, did you think creating all this was possible? I mean, you got every car anybody can imagine. You got the Ferrari out here, the Lamborghini, the McLaren tucked in there.
Well, I've always
I'll give
loved
my take at the end,
cars.
by the way,
Always,
guys.
thought that I would have cars that I wanted. So I didn't know that it would be these, but yeah.
What was your main business?
Tech services. I built a tech services business, sold it, and then I built a construction business, sold it, and I have a supplement business
Right.
today. And I build businesses, man. I hope other people do the same thing.
How many businesses would you say you own right now?
About just under 10, but
10
yeah, just about that,
companies.
yeah.
We came all the way out here from Austin,
Yeah.
and we got to get the game from you, man. We got to figure out like how people can become wealthy going into 2025.
Okay.
Going into the new year, they want to take over and dominate like you did in multiple industries. Could we get some game for you real quick?
For sure, for
Let's
sure.
get right
Let's
into
do
it.
it.
Throughout your career, across all your companies in 1 year, in terms of revenue, what was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
Across my companies in revenue, oh wow, 90 million, 100 million,
Actually,
Wow.
and how about for yourself?
25 million.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
about 25
incredible.
million, Yeah.
Do you come from a lot of money?
Absolutely not, man.
No.
Absolutely
So,
not.
so you didn't have rich parents.
No, not at all. My
It's
mom
possible,
was
man.
14 years old when she got pregnant with me. I grew up in the South, food stamps and government cheese and all
Yeah.
that sort of stuff.
So
So,
what was the turning point to financial freedom? How did you know you wanted to get really serious about building a $100 million company and just becoming an extremely successful entrepreneur?
I think when I was a kid, man, I always wanted to be successful because I didn't want to live in the stuff that I was living in. I didn't like it. I was motivated to get out of it. So I didn't know that I wanted to build a $100 million company per se. But what I did know is I wanted to be successful. I didn't know what that looked like. And you continue to define that as you grow. But I wanted to be successful early on. So I always worked, always tried to figure a way out to be helpful, and had a mindset that was like, oh, how do I get out of this place
Right.
and never have to come back to it?
Now, as an 9-figure entrepreneur, what was the best financial advice that you ever received?
I don't know that I got a lot of financial advice. I got business advice.
Yeah.
But in terms of finance advice, the advice that I would give your followers is to learn to make money in their sleep, right? No matter what. I don't care if you're getting paid, like don't trade dollars for hours, because no matter how much you charge per hour, you're going to be limited. So you have to figure out how to make passive income and build systems, invest, do different things that you're making more money while you sleep than you can in any job.
So let's say somebody is trading their time for money. They're in that 9 to 5. They want to make that leap to becoming financially free. They want to start making passive income. What's that first step somebody should take?
Real estate is a good one.
Do you have to have a lot of capital to start making money, or
No, I mean, real estate, you don't have to have a lot of capital. There's a lot of first-time homeowner programs. I think the biggest thing that one would do today, because what I did is different than what I would do today.
what would you do today?
Today, what I would do do is I would buy businesses. You know, that is the thing that I would do, because right now there are so many businesses that are ripe for selling. There's so many people that want to get out of their business. Their kids don't want to go into that business. They don't have maybe succession plans. They don't have a way to get out of that business, but they need the cash and they need to stop because they've gotten divorced, they're sick, they're tired, whatever it is. I would use the government 7A program to get financing to buy businesses.
Is that SBA?
SBA 7A program, yeah.
What type of business would you buy in today's world?
You can buy laundromats. The focus is getting stuff that cash flows. So laundromat, pool companies. I like the vending machine business. I like laundromats. I like things like that because it's not necessarily labor intensive, or you have to have a lot of know-how to do
They're
that.
recession proof.
They're recession proof, man. They're going to always be there. So buying businesses is what I would be doing today.
Like the private equity model?
Well, it's not so much private equity, right? It's leverage buyouts. So what you're doing is you're finding businesses that cash flow at a certain number. Let's say that business cash flows at $20,000 a month, right? And you can get a loan. You can service a loan for $7,000 a month or $10,000 a month. You're up $10,000, right?
Yeah.
So what you want to do is to figure out a way to creatively pay the person that wants to leave the business and buy businesses. I mean, that'd be the thing that I do.
Have you ever been broke before?
Yeah, I've been broke before. I started out broke in terms of no money, not broke mindset, right? That's a whole different thing. I never had a broke mindset, even when I was on government cheese, even when we had food stamps, even all
That's
that
key.
stuff. We had no money, but I personally was never broke because I was always thinking way beyond where I was, right? And then I built my business and I've gone bankrupt. But it's been a long time since I've been broke, and I ain't never going back.
Hey, never go
I ain't never going back, brother.
Amen to that.
Yeah. So if you lost everything tomorrow, could you make it all back?
Absolutely, absolutely.
What business would you get into right now?
I start buying businesses. If I lost everything tomorrow, I would start buying businesses. Why? Because you're buying it based on the other business's credit, right? There's all types of creative financing to do. There's SBA loans, the 7A SBA loans that I talked about. So yeah, I would go do that. That would be the fastest. I mean, that's what I would do, because most people want to build a business from scratch, but you don't have to do that today.
You can go get the playbook. You can go get the playbook handed
It's
to
already
you.
done.
Yeah.
The business is already done. You can see that it's working.
Where do you go to find these businesses? Some people hear that. They
Good
say,
question.
Okay, just buy a business. But like, where can you find people? Like where do you go to buy a business?
Yeah, I think there's a number of portals. There's Biz by Sell, I think it is. But there's a portal that you can just go in and put in the industry, the location, and that kind of thing. And it brings up all the businesses, and people are trying to buy businesses or trying to sell their businesses. There's business brokers. And then you can also start to just cold call businesses, because there's people that would sell their business if they got the call, but they haven't gotten
The right
the call.
call.
Big
Okay.
transfer of wealth is about to happen. Is what you're saying. People are looking to step out of their business.
Yeah, it's called I think it's called the Gray Tsunami. That's what it's called. Yeah, it's called the Gray Tsunami. And the Gray Tsunami is there's a lot of boomers that have businesses that they have to get out of. There's a surplus of businesses and not enough people that's going out and buying businesses.
But wouldn't they want to give that to their family to take over?
There are a lot of family members, man, that, kids don't want to go do their dad's business. They want to do their own thing. We're in a different time.
You guys, this video with TJ has
got a
been
point.
incredible so far, and we're about to get right back, build wealth, and start becoming financially free. Go to the link. With that,
I could tell you a story about that, but yeah, absolutely.
what story?
So as a kid, I was broke, didn't have a wonderful sort of environment. So I was always like going, God, show me yourself. Show me who you are. Show me your face, right? Show me in the Magic Johnson poster, do something, right? And then I went to work the next day. I remember going to sleep crying and wondering if God is real or was he Santa Claus? And I'm working, doing my thing. And this guy comes up and says to me, God loves you. He's real. And he wanted me to tell you that. And from that moment on, I was 15 years old, I've always believed in God, so.
And faith has been pretty important for you.
Faith is important. I mean, faith is critical. Faith
It's everything.
is critical, obviously, from a spiritual standpoint, but from a business standpoint and from a life standpoint, if you don't believe it, like when you believe something, truly believe something, it's going to drive your actions. It's going to drive the way you think and what you do in the relationships that you build. So faith is really important. So God gives us a practical foundation for faith. He said believe. I mean, that's what the whole New Testament is about.
Right. Did you go to college?
Yeah.
Did college help you become a millionaire?
Nope.
It didn't.
It didn't hurt me. I mean, what college did for me is help me get a skill set. It helped me become a computer programmer and get a job as a computer programmer.
So let me ask you this, because
Okay.
you made more than 99.9% of business professors ever will. What's a lesson about business you'd give to somebody that they will not learn in business school?
Marketing. What they don't teach in school is that everybody needs you. They just don't know who you are. So your job is to identify who those people are, get to the highest mountaintop that you can, and tell them who you are. Let the people know who you are. That is the key to growing in business. And in school, we learn about business, but marketing is the key to making it all come together. You can have the magic sauce, but if people don't know who you are, then it doesn't matter.
Now, we came all the way out here from Austin. Could we check out the spot real quick?
Yeah,
See
man.
the place? Is that cool?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome, man. Is that cool?
Crazy.
This has being
Anything's
in LA
possible,
helped you as
guys.
an entrepreneur.
Absolutely. Come here. I'll show you.
This is amazing. This is amazing. I gotta get a video of this. This is not real.
If you come over here, so this house, Mark Wahlberg's house.
He still lives there,
He
or?
sold it about 7-8 months ago. That house right up there, trees are kind of covering it a bit. The driveway goes all the way down there. The tennis court is associated with that. And then on the bottom of that, he has a car museum. That's Samsung.
The Samsung Crafter?
Yeah.
Wow.
That house right there, Kanye just moved into.
In the white one right there?
Yeah. That house, the gray one,
Yeah.
that's Ashton Kutcher's house.
Oh my
They call it
goodness.
the farmhouse. Denzel Washington, Eddie Murphy.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
all
yeah.
live out here?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
This
wild.
is all Beverly Park. So when you say, has it helped
Crazy.
me? One thing that happens is that you can't unsee stuff. So like when I was in DC, I love cars. And I would have a few cars and I would have people going, man, be careful, don't do that, don't do that. You can't do these things. And you come out here and you like meet people and they have a 20-car garage and a 50-car car collection or a 100-car collection. So you find your tribe and you see that things are possible.
Yeah.
And once you see that it's possible, you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
So has it helped me as an entrepreneur? Absolutely, because it just expands your vision and helps your creativity, and you find out ways to do things that you wouldn't even think was possible back home.
What's the number one thing that separates middle class from wealthy people in today's world?
No limits. I mean, wealthy people don't have a limitation, and they know there's no limit in terms of what they can achieve and how much money they can make. And all they have to do is solve problems, create solutions to make more money. And so they live in that world, and it's a whole different realm where it's not about jobs and how much you can make on this job or stepping up a particular ladder around some stuff that's sort of predetermined and well structured. Wealthy people don't need structure.
Well, TJ, this was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, man.
This is crazy. Let's see what the comment section is saying. This guy isn't just dropping gems. He is a gem. I genuinely think he has changed my perspective. Very true. I absolutely, I was thinking that as I was watching the video. I've been working so hard to grow my business, and I've often considered buying a business for capital gains, but I've always been a little afraid to take I get you 100%. I used to see buying a business as a negative light, thinking they're only selling because of something's wrong. I was thinking this all my days. I can't believe this, because I was thinking this in the video as well, like, but then he covered it by saying no, some people, they've got children who don't want to go into their father's business. They want to build their own thing. They just can't be bothered or whatever it is. So, yeah. Honestly speaking, he's changed my perspective even as I'm watching this video right now. So, yeah. So he used to think blah, 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 something wrong with it. But this gentleman made me realize that that's not always the case. Not everyone is selling their business because it's failing. Thank you for shifting. Okay, I thought you said thank you for eating as an SHIT. But yeah, shifting my perspective 100%. Guys, look, all I have to say is do something today. Try today, because tomorrow is not guaranteed, and plus tomorrow is going to happen anyway. So meaning time is going to move forward with or without you. Whether it finds you in the end of success or in the end of failure, that is up to you. So I would say don't be afraid, go with it, and have the faith that God's got your back, because he does. God says he can't let you fail, essentially. He has nothing but good planned for his children. If you put your faith and trust in him, trust me, he will take you all the way to the end. Like this video, share this video with a friend, and I'll catch you guys on the next.